Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? I'm just setting up my computer so I can see your comments. I'm going to wait a few minutes and let people come on. Okay. All right, y'all. So the keywords today, if this works, because my chatbot is not doing what it's supposed to be doing all the time. So it should work that if you comment live alerts that you will get a notification when we get ready to go live again. And if you comment supplies, you should get a comment. I didn't turn off my notifications. You should get a comment that, or a notification giving you a link where you can purchase supplies. So let me see if I can flip y'all around. I remember how to do this. Nope. Right, now y'all can see the other side of my chandelier. How do I do this? Nope, that's not it either. All right, y'all are just gonna have to see, y'all are gonna have to see my tote bags backwards today. So I'm in selfie mode, so when I hold something up, it's gonna be flip-flopped the other way. Hold on, I'm gonna try one more time to flip it. I can't remember how to do it. Tools, is that right? I think I can do it. Ah, yes, okay, that's it. All right, now I gotta get this to get off my screen. Okay, so now I'm totally backwards. Hey, Michelle. Okay, so now I look totally weird to myself because I'm backwards, so it's driving me crazy. Hello. Okay, so we are making some tote bags today. A customer order that I have from my Etsy shop, and I'm gonna weed some vinyl and I'm gonna press these out. You will see sort of layering vinyl. Everybody keeps asking me, how do I layer vinyl? I probably need to do a better video on that. Sometimes on these tote bags, you'll see the names can overlap the titles a little bit. So that's kind of like layered vinyl. Layering vinyl is not complicated at all. I will at some point do a video on it. I'm actually thinking about making a video tutorial series on using heat transfer vinyl that can be available for you guys to purchase, because I've had so many questions about it. So I'm thinking about putting that together, maybe making like a multi-part video series on how to do it from beginning to end, like getting your heat press out, setting it up, programming it right, like setting, you know, picking all the settings and everything, temperature, time, layering, glitter, sparkle, you know, metallic, all that. But anyway, okay, so I think we're ready. I'm gonna angle y'all down a little bit. My machine, you'll hear my machine clicking. Okay, so now this is totally weird. I have to like turn this. This is weird because I'm backwards. I know I'm not backwards to y'all, but I was trying to get it so y'all could see me weeding a little bit. All right, let me angle it down here for the weeding part. All right, so I've got my heat press vinyl on my mat, and I've already cut everything out. Let me find my little ugly but handy green weeding tool that I love. Okay, so this, the first piece, and I won't go over this every time, I'm just gonna go over this initially. Okay, so this is white heat press vinyl. We got glossy on one side and then matte on the other side. So we want to put it glossy side down, which is the side that's how we put it when we cut it out, okay? Because you have to cut it out in reverse, mirror image. So, and I didn't turn on the light in here. I wonder, let me see. Let me flip on the ceiling light and see if y'all can see a little bit better. Hang on. That's probably a little bit better. Okay, so just pulling up the excess. Like I said before, y'all have heard me say heat transfer vinyl, way easier than adhesive vinyl to weed. You can just sort of yank it and rip it, and usually, unless you're doing something super intricate, it does okay. Okay, so that's our first piece. That's a little, this is for a nurse tote bag. So this is a little stethoscope in a heart shape. So I'm going to just stack. I've got a few sheets I need to weed. I'm going to stack them. This is, everything sticks to these things. Okay, this is my sheet from, my cutting pad from Dollar Tree. So just those cheapy little cutting boards. They come like 2 or 3 to a pack. So I'm going to stack those. Sorry, let me turn that off. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Hey, Ginger, how are you? All right, so we've got some red. This is the monogram. Make sure y'all can see this. That goes in the stethoscope. This is a monogram nursing tote that I'm going to make that someone ordered. So what's everybody up to today? It is finally nice out. The sun is shining. It's a little chilly, but at least it's not raining here in Mechanicsville, Virginia. I am just outside of Richmond, Virginia, if you've ever been here. And if y'all haven't watched my videos before, I'm Amy Taylor. I'm the owner of Lulu Bean Designs. I have a vinyl business on Etsy that I've been operating for about 6 years now. I'll go ahead and stick that on the same sheet. And we've got that one ready to go. All right, and then I've got some mint and some coral. And again, glossy side down. As y'all come on, please say hello. Tell me where you're from, where you're watching from. I do Happy Mail once a month. Let me move my box over so I'm not throwing my vinyl on the floor. If you share this video and comment shared, I do a drawing once a month and I send somebody some Happy Mail, a little surprise in the mail. So if you win, I will Facebook message you and let you know, and just ask for your address so I can get that in the mail to you. So that's my little thank you for sharing my videos and for watching. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so this one is going to be a bridesmaid tote. And even though I flipped from selfie mode to the right way so y'all can see, this is still going to look backwards to y'all because it's heat pressed vinyl. And it is backwards until we flip it around and press it. So it's backwards to me too. Hey Jean. Hey Tony. Okay, so let's see. And the reason I do this with these sheets is just so I can weed a bunch of vinyl at one time and then go back and press it all out together. It's just much quicker that way. Got some more white here. So I had done a poll last week on what y'all wanted to see, either a reverse canvas project or a hot mess canvas. And the winner was the hot mess canvas. So I am going to try to pull out one of those by the end of this week. We shall see if that happens. I've got to figure out a design that I want to do. So if anybody has any ideas for a color scheme for the paint on the canvas, or for like an image or words, or just something that you want to see, just comment and let me know. If you don't know what a hot mess canvas is, just get on Pinterest and type that in the search bar and you'll see all kinds of neat projects. It's a very inexpensive and pretty easy project you can do. And canvases are very cheap. You can get a pack of canvases, like I think like 5 for $10 at most of your local craft stores. getting all the excess little pieces. And one tip for y'all, when you're weeding heat press vinyl, I have found that if you grab a dryer sheet, which of course I don't have right now, I don't know where I put them. I have dryer sheets in my craft room somewhere. Thank you for sharing, Michelle. Yeah, the idea for the mats is really, it's very, very helpful. I have found, because when I've had tons of vinyl to weed at the same time, and my kitchen counters were covered, and my craft table was covered, I was like, what in the world am I going to do if I don't finish all this today? I can't put it away anywhere. So if I've got these plastic sheets, then I can just stick them on there and stack them. Anyway, I'm sorry, the tip on the dryer sheet. If you take a dryer sheet and you just kind of rub it on your fingers and keep on weeding, this is with heat press vinyl, not adhesive vinyl, your heat press vinyl won't stick to your fingers and your clothes and everything else when you're trying to, you know, toss it in your box or trash bin or whatever you've got nearby that you're tossing all your excess vinyl in. I don't know that I'm the first person to discover that or not. I did think of it on my own because I was like, this is driving me crazy. This stuff is in my hair and on my clothes and stuck to the rug and everything else. So I was like, I wonder if a dryer sheet would take care of this problem. And it does. I just forget to get them out sometimes. So this is royal blue. And all of my heat press vinyl is Sicer. I think I'm saying that right. I heard somebody the other day say Sicer. I think it's Sicer. I don't know. Y'all chime in and let me know. I don't know how you would write that, but if you can, give me the phonetical spelling. I think it is Sicer. Easy Weed Vinyl. And that's the only brand that I buy, unless I'm buying the glitter. And I think that's still Sicer, but it's just the glitter vinyl. So these are names and dates that go on Flower Girl and Ring Bearer totes. So is everybody doing something fun for Valentine's Day? We don't really have any plans yet. I think we'll probably go out to dinner. My husband and I will go out probably this weekend instead of on Valentine's Day, because it tends to be crowded and sometimes places are more expensive on Valentine's Day, and I don't really care what day we celebrate. I actually said, please don't get me flowers because they hike up the prices around Valentine's Day. Although I did see some flowers today at Target. I think they had a dozen roses for like $10 or $12, and then they had like long stem roses for like $29.99, I think they were, and they were very pretty. But I would rather have chocolate any day. Get me a box of chocolate, because flowers die. Although chocolate sticks around too. It just sticks around on my hips. But anyway, I just think, I don't know, I like flowers, but just kind of silly to spend that money when they're just going to die. All right, I think I've got one more sheet. Hey, Mallory. Around here they say, you say Caesar? Really? That's interesting. Where are you from? Is that the right way to say it? That's funny. I've never heard that before. Or maybe it's Sizer. It's probably Sizer. I don't know. I usually get it on eBay because I order big giant rolls of it. I used to order from Expressions, and Expressions is great, and their shipping is actually quick, which I like. And they have good coupons, or maybe not coupons. Is it reward points? I can't remember. I think they give you some reward points, but I don't know. Since I order such a huge amount, I generally find like big giant rolls of it on eBay for a good price. I don't know the name of the company. It's usually one of 2 different companies I think I order from on there. Oh yeah, here in the South, Michelle says we say sizer. Right, Michelle? Yes, sizer with a southern drawl. We sure do. Y'all, if you have a chance, check out my friend Michelle's business page. She is Designs by Michelle. And you'll see how to spell her name in the comments. She's got a wonderful business. She is very talented at decorating. And she also does a lot of wreaths and projects with Cricut, just like I do. I'm trying to see I'm trying to get the light to shine on here so I can see these little tiny pieces. Some people use a light box for this. I just find as long as I have an overhead light that's shining down on it and I can angle it, and I just kind of, you know, move my head around and look at it in different directions, I can see where I need to weed pretty well. Thanks for joining me and hanging out today, you guys. Weeding is very boring. I usually will just put on a TV show and listen while I weed. Who watches This Is Us? Do I have any This Is Us fans out there? While I was eating lunch today, I just watched the most recent episode. And I swear I cannot get through an episode without crying. It just, something hits home every single time I watch that show. I just love it. It's so good. All right, that is the last sheet. And I'm just going to lay this one over here and throw my mat to the side. Okay, let me get my orders out. Okay, so I've got a black tote bag. Let's see. Okay, this is the nurse tote bag. All right, let me make sure y'all can see this heat press over here. Oh, no, wait. Y'all are on this side. I told you this is throwing me off. Heat press. Okay. So the heat press is there, obviously. I'm telling y'all, I don't know what it is. I'm backwards on the camera, and it's driving me nuts. I see why a lot of people don't flip it. If y'all see a lot of people who do videos not flip it, that is why. It is a bit weird. All right. This sheet that comes with your heat press, what's it called? Teflon sheet. You can use it if you want to. I use it sometimes. Usually if I'm pressing something white or light colored. Now I'm going to slide my tote bag on here. I can't slide it all the way on here because the legs get in the way. But I'm just going to put the handle back here and slide it on. Can y'all see that? And then I've got my stethoscope. And we are set at 305 degrees, and this is going to be 20 seconds. Actually, I'm going to make sure that's in there a little bit further. Hey, Beth, how are you? All right. 20 seconds is a long time when you're on camera. It's not long when you're trying to weed and do this at the same time, because it seems like the heat press is just beeping at you constantly. Okay, and then cover sheet just peels right off. And then I've got, let me make sure this is the right monogram and the right color. Okay, so she wants red. And I'm going to lay that down. So I've already put this white on. I don't need to do anything else to it. It is on there. I'm getting all these notifications on my screen. I'm just going to lay the monogram right on top. It's not going to mess up the white. It's going to be totally fine. And we're gonna need a red bow. So let me find some. I've got a hot mess going on back here with my ribbon. I mean, it is getting out of hand and I need to come up with a better way of managing it because my ribbon is about to all come tumbling down like an avalanche off my shelf. And peel that off. Okay, so we've got our nursing tote bag, and then I've got just some grosgrain ribbon. If I can find my scissors. And I'm just going to tie that on the handle. Okay, easy peasy. See how easy that is, y'all? All right, so we got that order done. That's just a single tote bag order. All right, and then the next one, I've got a tan colored tote bag that I'm gonna do. Okay, and again, I'm just gonna slide it on as much as it'll go and flatten the handle back here. And I don't bother ripping the tag off. I know people are probably going to ask me, isn't the heat press going to, like, I don't know, light the tag on fire or do something to the tag? It does not. And I just feel like when you're selling something that you should leave the tag on. So that's just me. I don't know. It doesn't mess up the tag, though. All right. Now, y'all, I eyeball this. I can tell you what you can do is you can, I've got a measuring mat down here. And sometimes if I'm questioning, I'll lay it down so I can see the markings, you know, behind it, and I can kind of tell where to put everything. So you can do it that way, but I've got a pretty good eye for straight, and I generally don't do that. I've made so many of these. And, you know, the heat press vinyl is sticky on the back, so it's not going to move around on you when you get ready to press if you've got it pushed down good. All right, lay that there. Hey Jennifer, where did I get the tote bags? I order my tote bags from a wholesale supply company. It's called apparelandbags.com. I order about once a week. I get shirts there, tote bags. Mostly that's it. All right. And then the name goes above this. And y'all will see if you look at this. I don't know if you can see from this angle, probably not. But the name that's in the mint color is slightly overlapping a little bit onto the coral. Just the bottom of the R. That's the design of the tote. It's supposed to be like that. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and press it and it's not going to mess up. You're welcome. Yeah, I've been ordering from them for years. They usually have a 10% off Facebook coupon code. And if they don't have that, they sometimes will have coupon codes around the holidays. Like around Valentine's Day, they had 20% off. And then their free shipping, and I do not work for them. I don't have an affiliate link or anything, so I'm just giving them a plug in my video because they are really good. They do free shipping for orders of 150 or more. Okay, so then we've got this tote bag. Move the tag out the way so y'all can see. There you go. Thank you for putting that link, Tony. And then let me see if this one, yes, this one gets a bow. And again, if y'all don't mind, please share my video, and you'll be entered in the monthly drawing for to get a little happy mail, a little surprise in the mail. All right, so we've got our mint bow, and that order is done. These are just 2 single orders. Sometimes I have sets of, you know, 6 or 8 tote bags, but those were just single orders. All right, and then the last order that I have that I've already weeded for y'all is the Flower Girl and Ring Bearer totes. And this is a different style. These are smaller tote bags. They're canvas. Actually, I don't know. No, they're not canvas. They're cotton. They also come in canvas, but these are not. All right, let's see. Oh, you know what? I weeded a whole sheet that I didn't even need for this order. I weeded a sheet that I don't need till tomorrow. That's okay. It'll already be done. So I'm just cutting out, since these are on the same sheet, I'm just separating all my words. All right, let me start with the beginning here. So this one is, the first one I've got is a Flower Girl. And I'm going to go ahead for this one. I'm going to do it with it laying on my measurement map back here, so I can get a good sense of if it's straight or not. Because for some reason, the shape of these, it's a little bit harder to tell. All right, lay that down. Piece of lint on there. All right, and so then we're going to put names and dates in the royal blue color. All right, let me make sure I got everything spelled right, and the date right, and the color, royal lettering. Yep, okay. So our names go up here, and our dates go down here. And now that I've got the Flower Girl on there, I don't need to use the ruler anymore, because I can just use that word to figure out where all the other words go. And let me see if these get bows. Okay, so the Flower Girl and the Miniature Bride, we have a Miniature Bride one, those get bows. Let me find my royal blue ribbon. Hey Debbie, what size is my press? That's a good question. I think it's 15 by 15. I'm pretty sure that's right. I've had it for so long. Okay, we've got our Flower Girl tote bag here, and then the little bow on top to match. Now there's a big wrinkle on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and just iron it by itself and try to get that wrinkle out before I try to put any wording on it. And you'll hear some people say that doing that knocks out the moisture that's in the garment. I mean, I don't know why they would have moisture. I guess if you live somewhere where it's humid, like here it's really humid in the summer. So maybe that helps your press work better. I've never really even heard that until recently. Okay, so that's all ironed out. But yeah, I mean, if you want to press something, you know, one time before you go ahead and press and put your words on, that's totally fine. I mean, it won't hurt anything. Okay, we've got ring security. All right, these two words were separate. You're welcome. And it's just because this is the way, you know, that they fit on my mat with the vinyl that I had, because I try to use my, you know, not waste my vinyl. So I've got, you know, these words have to go together. So I'm going to just lay, that's not where I'm going to put them on here. I'm just putting the words together. And I'm just going to lay them out and make sure. Okay, so did you see how I did that? So I stuck them together. So you just want to make sure you're not ironing words down onto, you know, don't put the backing underneath your words. You just want to make sure that you've got the right thing on top, if that makes sense. Okay, so then I'll go ahead and get that lined up. And what name do we want on there? Cody. So if whoever ordered these is watching in the replay, these are going to go out tomorrow. All right, again, let me make sure I've got the right things here. Yep, okay. So you'll see in a minute how the Y in Cody slightly overlaps the ring security. So that is, you know, the layering vinyl thing that I talked about. And you can just, sorry y'all, my phone rang. I meant to turn that off. Once you've got the first layer down, you should be able to do a second layer and it should not hurt it. But you never want to layer regular over glitter. Glitter can be layered, but it always needs to be the one on top. Okay, this one, I don't think this one gets a bow because this is for a boy. Oh, here, let me show y'all. Okay, so here we've got, see how the Y in Cody overlaps the security a little bit? And it didn't hurt a thing. It just went right through there just fine. And this one says Miniature Groom. I thought that was cute. I've never done that before. It's a cute title to give to the little boy in the wedding. Make sure I spelled miniature right. Yes, I did. Okay. Hey Becky, how are you doing? Enjoying this sunny day, I know. It's nice out. A little windy, but better than the past couple days. Okay, and she wants this one to say Kyle. And okay, and then after that one we have one more in this set. one's done. Here we go. And then her last one says Miniature Bride. Very cute. Do you guys get lots of robocalls? I tell you, there's a company in Atlanta that is bordering on harassment. They've called me 5 times a day. Can't get a human being on the phone. If you push 7, like they say, to get off the list, it doesn't do any good. And every time they call, it's a different number. So blocking them does nothing. It's very frustrating. I wish that the companies, the cell phone companies, would do something to take care of that. So that's what just popped up on my phone, and then they left a voicemail, which I'm sure is a recording. Okay, and then this one gets a bow. Ooh, I'm throwing scissors around. Okay, so if anybody has any questions, feel free to shoot me a message and let me know. And like I said, if you comment supplies, you'll get a link to the supply list. And if you comment live alerts, you'll be added to our live alerts list for the next time that I go live. And then if you would please share my video and type shared, then you'll be entered to win a prize. I do a drawing once a month and I send somebody a prize in the mail. Something fun. Okay, so that is our last tote bag in this order with the bow. So thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. And check back later. I'm going to try to do that hot mess canvas. I'm thinking maybe Friday, hopefully. Don't think I'm going to have it done before then. It might even be over the weekend, but I will certainly try to have that done. And I really appreciate all of you so much. And let me know if you have questions. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.